What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Question mark. Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the Twilight. I was ready to say Syndrome murder case. Hello everyone, welcome back! Can't believe it took me a minute to get to that. To Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Blind. In the last one, we finished up the investigation of Mihiru's murder. And in this one, we're going to start that trial. But first of all, we're going to set skills, maybe buy some new ones, go through the evidence. And then we'll get down to business. Which I am excited to do. You know, I need justice for my girl, you know? Anyway, well, e-handbooks, that's where we need to, like, actually buy things. But we'll look through the truth bullets first. Okay. I mean, Monokuma files are pretty self-explanatory. Nothing wacky about the place of murder, cause of death, yeah. No other injuries. Bloodstain on the floor has streaks leading to the roadside door as if Mihiru had crawled through it. Not true, so I guess she was dragged through it. I'd assume. Footprints. They were Hiyoko's. I mean, yeah. She left the beach house. I guess it proves that she was there. Because, like, saying, ha, there were gummies in that wardrobe isn't really good enough. Sorry. Closet. Metal bat, I mean, it's the murder weapon. Nice and simple. Trash can. I really don't know on these. I hadn't thought about them at all. Not a clue. Pretty anime girl mask. Apparently, gonna link this case to a serial killer. I doubt it. Yellow gummy. Presumably something that's gonna link Hiyoko to the murder. Or at least to the scene of the crime, because she didn't do it. Shower room. Again, not so sure. I mean, I suppose we might use this as a, like, where was the window that you could escape from? In the shower room. I suppose we might use it like that. I mean, there's no running water. I guess that's relevant. Presumably for, like, washing blood off. But, like, there's, the sea outside, so... Iron barred window. Okay, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. Right. Then we have evidence from here. I don't really know how these fit in. I mean, I know, well, it's not like I know, but I highly assumed that makes no sense. But I assumed that we'd be talking about the truth of Twilight Syndrome murder case. Presumably for those who didn't play it, like Nikon. Killer's escape routes, on swimsuit, ending prize. Oh, actually, ending prizes is actually important. Ending prize. Yes, the note is pretty much the most important part. I mean, this is going to link Fuyuhiko in. I'm not really sure what these are going to prove, but this is more evidence for Twilight Syndrome. Gummy bag. Extra bit of linking. It's sort of like a chain of events there. This gummy bag, well, no, I guess it would start with the gummy bear in that sort of chain, wouldn't it? Gummy bear, we can link it to Hiyoko, because we know she has thingy-madoodads. Extra Hiyoko? Oh, yeah. It's her footprints for absolutely certain. Bada bing, bada boom. Letter on Mihiru. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this. I said my piece on this last episode. Nikon's autopsy report. I mean, this just proves that Mihiru couldn't have crawled through the blood. Really, that's all that proves. Although that does you know, there is value in knowing that someone died instantly, because it's like they wouldn't have done anything in retaliation. Not that there's really anything in this case that suggests retaliation, at least anymore. But okay, yeah. I'm kind of clueless on this one. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit clueless. Report card. I mean, we're not clueless, right? Because I've sort of narrowed it down to Akane, Sonia, or Peko, with Sonia as the most likely. Then Akane, then Peko. And, again, admittedly, pretty easy to knock Akane off the suspects list. As soon as we go on to her, and then Nekomaru says, oh, yeah, I was with her, then boom, she's safe. If you can't say that, then Akane's likelihood of being the killer skyrockets. But, yeah, I kind of don't see it. So as of right now, I'm kind of thinking it's Sonia. But we'll have to see, because I have a funny feeling we're going to be getting extra evidence in the trials this time, so... right, we can buy... I think we can buy everything. The only one I really want, though, is Cool and Composed, because it is relatively, steady, but I'd like it to be more steady. I would like this skill. Yes, thank you. Cool and Composed! Right, that's fine. That's good. Now we can set skills, because we will have Cool and Composed, slightly steadies your aim, and Mihiru's one, automatically target the weak spot during concentration. Seems fitting that we'll be using this. Yeah, no, that's all my skills. Okay! Let's get ready to go. Fumbled the line. Let's try again. Let's get ready to go, baby. Class trial. All rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Alright, we usually don't go with motive as the first point of discussion, but thanks for the direction, Monokuma.
Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
You know, for a character I really like, you'd figure I'd know how to say her name at this point. Like, I know it is Mahiru, but I just can't get out of the habit of saying Mihiru.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Yeah.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
I know, wild, right?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F, and the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably... I'm pretty sure that one's Mikan?
I see.
Yes, okay.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsurugi. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff room, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
I mean, I guess technically it is, yeah.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Now, Hyoko, you know that that's just objectively wrong.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Wow. You know what? I didn't realize I needed that until I just heard it. Also, I just realized my windows... Not my window. I need to close my curtains. It's getting a bit too light in here, you know? Oh, yeah, we're professional over here. Is that good? I think that's good. I think that's better. I'll close the other one as well. There we go. I might cut that out, so if there is a random cut, just know I was closing the curtains. She's right. The one who said that was... That would be Girl B.
I see. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
I mean, yeah, that is a summary of Hyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Yeah, you giant.
Anyway,
You...
let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Yeah, that's Ibuki.
I see.
So, was that Monokuma at the top there?
C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
What? Yeah, me too, Chiaki.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always has a camera with them. Monokuma.
Girl D is Mahiro, the victim in this case. Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. It's Ibuki.
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko? I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person?
Another person.
The names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Now, Nagito, I'm not saying you can't read, but it definitely did not say Sayonji on the credits roll.
Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason for Yuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but just call me out like that. I can tell you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason for Yuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's probably because it's just a bug, because he had a little sister.
This. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
Well, Akane, siblings exist, and Fuyuhiko has one, who just so happens to be younger than him, making her a little sister.
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice. By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister
Oh, yeah, we all noticed. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is
I see.
the dead one.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch. Girl E, was it? That bitch. What the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Gaiev's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
For some reason, I just had this really weird, like, flashback in hearing that line. Well, I say flashback, just like this weird memory of, like, a voiceover that sounded almost identical to this, and I have no idea where it was from, but my god, did it sound like
So if
Nagito.
the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
I think it might have been someone who did a Did You Know Gaming episode, but...
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Oh yeah, we know.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Some might say
I
yes.
was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
I see the love runs deep.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and set me off.
Actually, that's... interesting. I hadn't really thought about this, right? So... this murder clearly happened in Hope's Peak, right? That's why I don't remember it. But how many classes are there in Hope's Peak, right? Because, I mean, it makes no sense, but I guess the way I'd only really been thinking about it is that there was, like, one class every year, which doesn't really make any sense. But also I feel like there'd be a lot more death in Danganronpa 1. Like, the dead bodies inside the school. So, like, where did Girl E come from? Because she's presumably the same age as the rest of these guys, right? But I thought every class on Hope's Peak only had 16 people in it. I'm probably just thinking about that too hard, and really it makes no sense. It's probably just another class, but... yeah...
It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Oh, hang on, actually, I also just thought about something. So, if Fuyuhiko's sister is his little sister, wouldn't this have had to happen in, like, their second year? Right? It's like she'd come in, like, the next year. So, does this mean these guys are older than the Danganronpa 1 cast? More like a year? Wait, hang on, that doesn't make sense either, though. Because that would have... Well, no. It wouldn't make sense if there was only one class of Ultimates every year, right? Oh no, but there totally are! Because of that scene with Makoto doing research on all the Ultimates being accepted that year. So how does that work? Because she'd then have to be in Makoto's class. So then I guess these guys are younger? But then that wouldn't make sense. Because the maths I did to figure out everyone's ages in Ultra Despair Girls would have put them as in their second year, which... I think I'm just thinking about this too hard. This is so unimportant. Let's just move on.
Fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay. I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as
Yeah.
everyone's stepping stone.
I kind of agree with the sentiment that the mystery would be too easy.
That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer. Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then girl E is Miss Sato. Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Yeah, sorry, Buki, I'm not getting that
I
reference.
don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Oh dear, I seem to be, embodying Chiaki a little bit in this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Yeah, I mean, Tanaka... Not Tanaka. Well, no, it could be. Tanaka is a pretty common name, isn't it? What the heck is that wild connection? Granted, I don't know about Sato, but...
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Sounds a bit cooler. And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
She did.
What?
Battered, you might say.
Is that
I'm sorry.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
You know, this... I love this song, but it playing over this discussion is...
such awful times we live in? Why did this happen?
Can you two take your comedy routine out of the classroom, please?
You're definitely friends.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mystery of the
I mean, no, but
murder
also...
of girl E,
yes.
correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girlie was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Girlie was the killer, right?
I see. The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game. Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Oh.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Well. I guess Chiaki's taking over Mihiru's job.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yeah, it's not even just retro. I've done a bit of mapping in my day too.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it. Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
I mean, he is right.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
That was a really way to put. Really way. That was a really weird way to put that, Nagito.
Obviously, Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I just noticed that Teru's cross and it's a knife and fork. Oh my god. I thought Byakuya's and Mihiru's look the same though, so I guess killers are gonna get their own special crosses?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
Mm-hmm.
We locked the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yeah. Also jumping out of, like, that floor.
Forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
He's the same age as the rest of you.
Is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely the killer. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Okay. Well, I mean, I know what we're discussing, but what are we actually going to say?
The first victim in the music room. What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
No.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Mm-hmm, you would.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other four girls should have been there.
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Ah, okay.
How was she able to get past those four
Already got it.
and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Broken vase photo.
Hidden passageway is the world's best.
Is there really no white noise in this one? I guess I can also try out Mihiru's thingy-madoodad skill. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room. I need to find the clue that will clarify that.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
I was
She just
thinking,
broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall,
near here.
should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the
Okay,
girls
this is...
heard the sound of the window
Oh no, that's the wrong one! Oh, there we go! Wow, that's actually
That's wrong.
quite helpful, considering that I bungled what button to press. That's nice.
The sound
I like
the girls
that.
heard wasn't the window breaking.
Like, it snaps there instantly. That's nice. Although I did notice that it goes immediately to the middle, which might cause some problems with white noise. But, you know, if I can bang, 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 white noise, press that, zips instantly to the weak spot, just a triangle, boom, done. So, hey. Although, I suppose that the problem then comes that if I try to focus to hit white noise, I will instantly go to the weak spot, so that's a bit of an issue. But, you know, tit for tat, I guess.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the
Oh no,
a broken
real
vase was
evil.
discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make
Yep.
them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
This feels like its own case in and of itself, you know?
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
I feel like in Danganronpa 1, you could have tried to pull something like that, and then you get the super secret. Whoa! I don't understand what this vase was doing broken in this room. Oh, wait! And it's like, oh, so that means it must have been you, Leon!
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
I mean, you're right, but does it matter? Murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
I mean, yeah, does it matter in this game? And by in this game, I mean Twilight Syndrome murder case. I probably should have said in this case, but, you know.
Cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
You're so annoying!
It's only one extra step.
Let's figure out the weapon.
Although,
This keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit, which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
I mean, he does talk about his poop a lot.
Pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Was it?
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? Yeah. Was this in Danganronpa 1? I honestly don't remember anymore. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something? Oh, yeah. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Yeah, the only guy with a G name. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, nice that the game gave us that little hinty hint. Does that mean you're supposed to do Gundam's free time events then? Is that what that's implying? Okay, well, let's see what they have to say.
What about broken glass?
Everyone's supposed to
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
agree rather than I mean, I guess that makes sense. Ooh.
That's too big to
Oh
be
man, that did require a lot of
in the
hits.
piano. Why are you going even bigger?
Hmm.
The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
I guess so.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I don't think so.
That was used to beat them to death. It should have had blood stains.
I agree. I wish I could agree with that.
With bloodstains on it?
No.
She beat her to death with her fists.
I don't think so. An unconventional weapon apparently appeared in the game, but...
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Well, let's see what we got.
What about broken glass?
Is it only 5? It is only 5.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she
Well,
attacked
that's
her with a
right.
fish
Is
tank.
there evidence in the crime scene photo? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, wait, was it something different? Was there a different crime scene photo? No. I mean, fish tank, that was one of them, right? I mean, there's water and gravel everywhere, but no blood. I don't know, like, my mind first went to... She just picked up the fish tank and bashed her in the head with the corner. And it just shattered the glass and cracked in her skull. Except, no. I don't think that happened. Although the fish tank was broken, so... I guess it's more indicative of a struggle. What's the other... Well, it's not the escape route.
In the piano.
It's not really the school swimsuit either.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducts universal
I'm gonna need to look through this again. I'm
Bigger scale too.
not sure about this one, honestly.
She beat her to death with her fists.
Okay, well, it's not beating her to death with her fists.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
And it isn't agree.
What about broken glass?
Yeah, no, they're not. It's not the glass.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to agree with that, but, yeah. That'd be pretty hard to get killed by. And then, well, I mean,
going even bigger.
not necessarily, I guess, but...
The investigation conducts universal chaos. It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
It's a weapon that was used to beat them to death.
I mean,
It should have had blood stains.
Is there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
no.
She beat her to death with her fists.
Alright, let's sit on here so the timer doesn't go down for a bit. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit stumped on this one. So... It seems like we'd have to agree with Ibuki, right? About the gravel thing? But... I'm not really seeing the logic in that. So, let's go through it here. It's not the glass, because, you know, she got hit in the head with something. It's not the fish tank, because that just doesn't really make sense. There would also probably be blood on it. The gravel... I'm gonna try shooting the fish tank at Ibuki's hit with gravel, because I think that's the only one that we can really feasibly shoot at.
Inside the music room, huh?
Okay, towards the end.
Then she attacked her with the
That's too
Big to be a weapon. In the piano.
Okay,
Even bigger.
close, close, close.
The investigation conducts
Universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale,
I
too?
think it's the one after this.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Okay, not that.
Hajime agrees with me, just as I thought. She beat her to death with gravel. Oh, wait, how? Isn't gravel too small?
If she killed her by beating her with gravel, it would obviously have blood all over it. Damn, it looks like I made a mistake. I should think it over one more time. Okay, well, but it kind of has to be a Buki, right? Nothing else really makes sense. But none of the evidence really goes with... I mean, none of the evidence really goes with any of these. Okay, I feel really stupid about this. Because this doesn't really make any sense, but I'm gonna try this.
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
Oh,
That's too big to be a weapon.
I mean, I'm quickly running out of time anyway, so...
Going even bigger. The investigation can go. It's on that big a scale too?
Okay, and...
How about beating her with gravel? I agree with that.
Okay. I mean...
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
I mean... My logic there was like... The swimsuit is missing? So, feasibly, based on Fuyuhiko's comment, it could have blood on it. And that's why it went missing, because obviously it wasn't stolen by a pervert. So, yeah, but I like that's flimsy logic. I hope we get a better explanation.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Oh no, I could tell by your second remark.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon. What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel,
I guess so, yeah.
weapon.
Is it really something you could tie like that? I didn't... I mean, like... Could you? Oh, no, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I just did it again, as if you could see that. But yeah, no, I guess you could. I don't know how effective of a weapon that would be, but,
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Actually, I'm not so sure about that.
For the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
Then again, this game came out in, like, 2012 or something, didn't it? Was that the same year as Dual Destiny? I feel like yes, but I'm not sure. Either way, Spirit of Justice got even crazier. So, I mean, every Ace Attorney game gets slightly crazier. So.
Many people think the killer is some pervert. It makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
I don't know where it was disposed of, but it sure was disposed of.
Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
I mean, you're kind of... is that really counted as an accomplice? Because my hero didn't help at all in the murder. And to be honest, based on their final interaction, I don't really think she was okay with it either. It was just, like, because I said this at the time, right? And maybe my bias is just clouding my judgment, but it's like, she seemed to want to get the information directly from, Sato, right? So, you know, she didn't want to throw her under the bus if she was wrong. But yeah, like, the final interaction didn't end on a high note. So, I don't know. Mihiru, yeah, clearly didn't approve. I mean, not that she would, even if she was defending her friend, but...
Girl D, you're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? Yeah. I forgot about that, yeah.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back.
I mean, yeah. Yakuza girl, you know? You kind of don't want her alive if you've just assaulted her.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say it's probably Monokuma.
I see. It should have been Guy F.
Ah, bitch. Whatever the hell did she do to my little sister? I will never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
It's true.
Clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is, I'm terribly sorry, but
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Oof. Why don't you tell them how you really feel?
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
I mean, I kind of think it is. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. I assume the bat, right? That's sort of what I was thinking. But I think that's just a red herring,
I'm
honestly.
not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
That, I think, is the point of connection. The killer has played the game. But they can't be connected. They can't be a character that appeared. One, because it'd be too obvious. Two, because Mikan and Ibuki have alibis. And three, by process of elimination, it kind of can't be... Well, I mean, it could be, but it's highly unlikely there's going to be Hiyoko or Fuyuhiko.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Yeah, she's kind of right.
It's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Agreed.
Right?
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Yes, actually, I agree with you, Pekka.
Trap? What do you mean? The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Mm-hmm.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Yes! That is exactly what I've been saying, Sonia. Thank you for summarizing that way quicker than I ever could.
Is that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh dear, Pekka. It seems like you've fallen into the other end of it.
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer. What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. But we do need to talk about her. She is suspect.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Oh god.
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Yeah, we know.
I didn't go to the beach house.
Oh, that's very wrong.
I was wishing Mr. Ants all day.
Actually, I think it's this one, Footprints on the Beach, that'll prove that she was there. Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I know. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. See, that's what happens when you have a straight fucking line as your thingy. Instead of the grids. Okay, let's put Mahiru's skill to the test here. Bang. Man, you can get it before it even loads in. That's kind of amazing.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Yes, you should have. For numerous reasons, but I guess we ended up doing this a little backwards. I kind of thought it would be like we'd focus on the gummies first. But it does make sense, actually, starting with the footprints. That is a lot more definitive of a way to link her to the murder.